Hey, I am here because I put on my today to-do list to make this video. And I wanted to make this video for a few weeks, but I kept putting it off, thinking about what would be in the video, what I would talk about, etc., etc. And you probably know what the video is about because I put it in the title. But yeah, brush your teeth. Kind of like a story time vlog thing. I kind of died down with the daily vlogs, but that's neither here nor there. But when I was about 17 years old, over a decade ago, um, yeah, that's about the time World of Warcraft was hitting the shelves and stuff. I stayed up till about 4 a.m. playing games, and, I looked at the time, and I realized, oh crap, I got up out of my chair, and I just went straight to bed. I know I felt guilt about not brushing my teeth because up until that point, I had brushed my teeth every night because it seemed like the proper thing to do. But, I was just, so tired, so brain dead that I just went to bed and fell asleep. Then when I woke up after that morning, I checked my teeth and it seemed like, there was no difference. It seemed as if I had brushed my teeth last night even though I didn't. And it just felt like, hey, if I don't brush my teeth, nothing happens. And that was a stupid thing to think, but I didn't know back then. They teach you, brush your teeth every night. Either your parents teach you, or I don't know if a school teaches you. But yeah, and you just do it. You don't really question it. You just brush your teeth every night. But that one night I skipped, and then from then on, I didn't not brush my teeth every night, but maybe 2 to 3, 3 to 4 times a week I would brush my teeth every night. That night, 3 to 4 times a week I would brush my teeth that night, and I never bothered to brush them in the morning. Maybe use Listerine mouthwash, but not brush my teeth. And that continued on, and nothing happened for like 3 years. And then we were visiting my grandma's house. And I was getting toothaches here and there, and when I did, I used, what's it called? It's not H2O, it's, H1O, hydrogen monoxide. And like, I would use it to clean my mouth, or use Listerine. I would brush my teeth when I felt the tooth pains, but after not brushing for 3 years, it was kind of too late. So we were at my grandma's house. I cooked a pizza because, it's one of my favorite foods. And I eat it. And so far nothing wrong going on. I still feel a little pain, but it's like no big deal. When I eat it. I get to the crust. I take a bite, crack. And like the pit of my stomach just drops. I pull out the crust, and part of my tooth is in it. I'm just like, shit. And yeah, I was just like, I reach into my mouth and I pull out more of my tooth, and it's just like, it's crumbling apart. And I'm just like, holy crap. But yeah, from that point on, I brushed my teeth every single night. But the damage is already done. Maybe, 3 months later, we're back at my house, having pizza again. Crack over here this time. And it's just like the same deal. And the pit of my stomach just, whew. And I pull out more tooth, and it's just like, the roots of the teeth were still there. So if there was like anything in there, it would still hurt me. But there was nothing else but like the roots of the teeth. And it's just like, I'm very fortunate that it's not one of these teeth, so that, when I smile, you can't really see the missing teeth. My teeth are crooked as hell, but, that's braces and stuff. But yeah, and like, even after that, it felt to me like dentists were out of the question because of, and I didn't have. So, I went on, I took as best care of my teeth as I possibly could. And no other teeth broke and fell out and stuff like that. But I knew, I was getting cavities and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all about preventative care. And you don't realize how important the preventative care is until it fails to prevent the stuff. Until, it fails to prevent your teeth breaking. It fails to prevent all sorts of stuff. And yeah, it's the same thing with diabetes. Like, for nothing, I felt bad with my high blood sugars, but nothing seemingly permanent happened. Then all of a sudden, I get high eye pressure. Boom. All of a sudden, I don't know why, but my endocrinologist, who I had to see every month because my blood sugars were so bad, told me that instead of trying to control my sugar through normal insulin ways, he was going to give me a medication that let me pee out whatever I have, which is probably a little too personal, but whatever. And it just clicked, and all of a sudden, my sugars were much better. All of a sudden, my A1C, I never took the medicine. He just said, if it's this bad next month, you're going on this medication. And I'm just like, no, I don't want that medication. I still don't take care of it as much as I should, but just every time I eat, I do the insulin, and my sugar seems normal. It's really, really weird to explain, but back then I was eating and I wasn't really doing insulin for it, or I was just so. If you're not diabetic, this is probably hard to understand, but there's short-term insulin, which once you eat, you have to take. And there's long-term insulin, which you take once a day, and it just lowers your sugar over the day. For everything I was eating, I was letting the long-term insulin take care of it. And that kind of sucked because it means your sugar is higher, much stronger. But back to the teeth. Yeah, so I went to the dentist late last year, September. And it really sucks because with the virus, I'm worried about, no mask, my mouth is open, and it's just like, everything's out in the open. But I had to do it because, the pain was getting to me, and, I still had 2 roots that were just, sticking out, and so they're like, hey, we're gonna remove those roots, we're gonna fill in a lot of things, and we're gonna, take out your wisdom teeth as well. So, I'm supposed to have 2 more root canals, but I put them off. All the other stuff was, but we kind of took care of it, but root canals compared to everything else I took care of seems a lot more expensive, and I'd really rather hold that off as long as I can. Even though I know it's a bad idea, I'd rather those root canal needing teeth be extracted, which I know is a horrible thing to say, but it's how I feel. Everything I've heard about root canals, I'm just like, nope, 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 nope. But yeah, I have been recording for 8 minutes, that's insane. But anyway, yeah, brush your teeth. Every single night when you wake up, just, it's a habit, and you need to form that good habit over time. Brush your teeth, floss, use mouthwash, do all the stuff in them. Well, see, part of my reason that, now it's not really an excuse, but I legitimately don't know all of the small, minute details. I understand that before you go to bed, you should floss, and then you brush your teeth and a mouthwash. But I'm using this special, toothpaste the dentist gave me, so that I floss, I use mouthwash, and then I brush my teeth. Because you don't rinse it out after. And it's helped a lot, but it's also been really weird to not, rinse it out, but whatever. But I don't know, if you floss at night, do you floss when you wake up, or is it like there's no need? Because when you wake up, I know you should brush your teeth and use mouthwash, but for the longest time I didn't know if you brushed your teeth with toothpaste in the morning. But now I do know. And yeah, it's been a long time, and I'm not perfect. I do brush my teeth every night nowadays, but not every morning. I try to keep it in my head, but it's a habit you have to form, and I haven't formed that habit, but I'm working on it. And, do you brush your teeth every time after you eat? I don't know. Does it depend on what you eat? I don't know. I guess I gotta look that stuff up. For the longest time, I was not brushing my teeth closer to the gums. I was just doing, near the end of the teeth and like the middle of the teeth, but not to the gums. And I didn't know. I just thought that was enough. But yeah, like, just because you've been doing stuff for a long, long time doesn't mean you're doing it right. Or that it's the right thing to do. You know, sometimes you may want to review, hey, I've been taking my shower with the same shampoo every day. Maybe I should look into, hey, is it a good shampoo? Is it doing what I need it to? Because, I don't know why I say because, you just know into that. Yeah, just, you know, not really to review, but just brush your teeth. You know, if you don't know the specific details like I don't, you can look it up or, you know, actually ask a certified dentist because they will know the correct answer, not the answer you find on Google. That's another topic I have for another day, but you know, for now, that's all I've got. I want to say thank you for listening, but for the most part, this is for me to just say, hey, get this video out, brush your teeth. So, see ya.